Like if you had to do something and you had to raise taxes to do it, people would know right away. Like I say, we're going to go fight this war. We're going to do a war tax. It's going to be very unpopular most likely. Whereas you say, we're going to do a war. We're going to print money. We're going to rack up debt that's going to later get bought by the central bank. The cost kind of gets put away for years or decades. And so, for example, now we're sitting here with very large debts and deficits, and some of that is driving inflation. And everyone's saying, is it Biden's fault? Is it Trump's fault? Is it both? And no one's sitting there thinking, well, is it related to the Iraq War, for example, decades ago? Was it related to how the entitlement systems were set up decades ago? And yet all of those past decisions partially led to where we are now, but those get forgotten about, which is why it was successful from their perspective in the first place. They got to push the cost onto someone else, and it becomes someone else's problem.
Hence why we need to separate money and state, because politicizing money and giving access to the money printer to governments leads to corruption, overspending, irresponsible policy, and it can affect entire countries of people.
Yeah.